180 acres was our first purchase. We finally ended up with 350 acres. I didn't know whether I could do it or not. I told God I didn't have any money, and He said, "That's all right. I own all the silver and gold in the earth." There were partners of mine from coast to coast who had heard me talk about building a university, and they held the rope for me. Evelyn and I took our last money and invested it in ORU, and the buildings began to rise. The faculty began to come. The students enrolled, and now we have a great university. And the Green family the precious Green family came to our rescue when our debts were too much, and they took over the school, and they're the same religious belief that I am, and that was a miracle in itself. And they have the wherewithal to carry on ORU. They're committed. That's the word that they use, that God spoke to them, and they're committed. And they're the greatest people I've ever met, who picked up ORU and are doing great things with it right now. I think of them seeing us over here in trouble, about to lose ORU. And they met in their kitchen, and they prayed, and they heard the voice of God. And they said, "We'll hold the rope." And they're holding the rope. Let me close by asking you a question. Who are you really holding the rope for? Is it a loved one? Is it a stranger? Is it someone you know? Someone not saved? Someone not going to church? Someone who needs a friend? Someone who will pray for them, who will hold the rope for them no matter the cost? Where are you in your faith in God? Is there someone you should visit? Is there someone you should call on the phone? Is there someone you could lift up by holding the rope for them? I say to you, no matter the cost, no matter the cost to you or to anybody, hold on the rope. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
In just a moment, and I pray you just respect this moment and those that are around you and the Spirit of God that's here, just to hold steady a few moments. Few moments, we're going to pray for those of you who need someone to hold the rope for your life. You're going through something that without somebody praying for you and believing God, you don't know if you're going to make it. Others of you, You've been called to hold the rope in a very difficult situation, and you're struggling. We're going to pray for you. The power of God is present in this place. This word will never leave your heart. You will always remember. Oral Roberts came. He spoke 30 minutes on holding the rope, and I was there. I heard, hold the rope. Wow. But first of all, I'd like to say to you, you may not have known it, but Oral Roberts held the rope for us. By building a university and opening it, God spoke to me in a state university that I was to transfer here. My whole world changed. I didn't know anything about this world of the charismatic or the Pentecostal or healing. It was totally foreign to me. But when we came, both Sharon and I came first, and then 9 months later she came in the fall semester. I'd come in January. We received a revelation from God. It was while I was there. A professor said, I want you to design a dream church. Write it down, everything about it. And while I was in ORU, I wrote down what victory has become. Things that I'd never seen all together in one place. They probably were in many places, I just wasn't aware, but I took from books and writings. It's my personal belief that victory would not be here had not Oral Roberts held onto the rope to believe God for ORU. We are a product of the rope that he held for students he didn't know in the natural, but he knew by the Spirit they would come. Yeah, can we thank God for all those partners, board members, all those people through the years that came alongside and said, we'll help you hold the rope.